What's up, guys? So you don't need all these spices, but I like to use them because I have them and I like my ribs spicy. But I would recommend definitely getting some, if you want a keto friendly, the Truvia brown sugar, because ribs need to be a little bit, pork ribs need to be a little bit more sweet. So, and I'll speed this up after. I'm gonna hit up this side first so when I flip it, it doesn't mess up all the nice rub that I have on the top, which I really mainly care about. Wash my hands real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Truvia. Try to dry my hands a little more before I go in there. I don't really put it on the fat, I just put it on the meaty parts. I just kind of pat down on it. It's probably not good because now I got meat on my hands. Okay, that's probably good for that side. That's the hard part because I need to get my hands in there. I'll wash my hands one more time. Now, I'm just going to start putting all the powders on. Some garlic. Some black pepper. I'm going to put some chili powder. Get a big one of these from Costco. I love me some chili. And this is just one side. We got to do all this to the other side as well. Now this is a little unconventional. I'm going to throw these two in here. Some jalapeno pepper and some chipotle powder. I don't know, I like spicy stuff. Don't do this if you have people that can't handle spice though. Just, if you have people that can't really handle spice, then I would recommend obviously not putting, maybe putting a little bit of the chili powder, but instead of the jalapeno and chipotle, only use some ancho chili because it's not as hot, and all the barbecue people use this. Usually barbecue is not very spicy, it's more like sweet. So just ancho chili is fine. Okay. So these ones all I would recommend, both onion powder and the garlic, which I already put on. But I'm gonna put onion powder and ground ginger on. It's gonna give you a nice crust on the outside of the ribs. It's a lot of spices. Doesn't even work that well. Whatever. I'm not gonna put it on. And some. No, I'm not gonna put cumin. Some sweet paprika. A lot of times I'll mix this beforehand so I don't have to do it like this, but sometimes this is just easier for me. And then some Coleman's mustard powder. Alright, so I'm just going to pat this down a little bit. It doesn't fall off when I flip it over. But that's why I like to do the bottom first, because I mainly care about keeping the integrity of the top part. So now when I flip it over, I'm not so worried about the bottom part, but at least it has some seasoning on it. This is the side I care about. I'm going to wash my hands one more time. This time I'm going to put the brown sugar on both of them before I start patting it down. Everything that requires putting my hand in I'm going to do first, and then I'll pat it down. So this and the ancho chili, so I don't have to keep washing my hands. Grab a lot of this. Just start putting it everywhere. There's still carbs in this brown sugar, and putting all this is equaling up to a lot of carbs, but you're not going to eat this whole thing in one sitting. So you can measure how much you're putting on. I'm not too worried about it. I'm basically already fat adapted. I'm not gonna overeat these, and this is just gonna last us for a couple of days. Okay, I lied. I have to cut this down. It would be better if you pre-mix this and really use a whisk and mix it with all the other powders so that you can just kind of sprinkle it all on and it can spread. But you're gonna get a bite of this in every bite, so not too worried about it. It all just tastes good anyways. Just kind of rubbing it around. I'm wasting a lot, but it's alright. Okay, that's off. Should probably cut those. Alright, I'll start with the mustard this time. There's no sprinkle method with this. I'm just gonna do it slow. Paprika. Oops. It's kind of a lot. Onion powder. This one's always easy. I like it. I want to pre-mix this all and just put it in like a big jar like this so I can just sprinkle it every time I want to use it. I haven't done that yet though. Spicy. Don't be afraid of these peppers. It's gonna taste good. I don't think a lot of people put black pepper on their pork ribs. I think it's more for beef. I don't know. I'm doing it anyways. This is gonna look beautiful when it's done cooking though. And the garlic. People can say that, oh, you're doing too much of this or too much of that. Honestly, after this is done cooking, my wife and I have never had a problem with it. It's always tasted great. Sure, I mean, I can improve upon things, but I'm just making a quick video on how to get some quick ribs going. Keto ribs. It's not hard to be keto. I mean, it's just meat. Only thing is, a lot of barbecue places will put a lot of sugar in their rubs, so it could bite you in the ass. And a lot of sugar in their sauces. That's why I get a lot of different flavors of this Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce. It's pretty awesome. This is maple brown. I really like the hickory one. That's hickory bourbon. That's not even sugar free. Bought that on accident. I'm not sure where it's at, but I like the hickory one. So I'm gonna go check on my coals, make sure they're ready to go. This meat is ready to be put into the smoker.